It's completely natural that when I speak to a new client or prospective client or someone with trademark questions, and we talk about the benefits and process of trademark registration, we always get to the same question, which is how much money will this cost my business? Of course, I often look at it as how much value your business will get for the cost. And as you know, much of my content talks about all of that value. But it isn't until very recently that I realized you can tell people a trademark registration won't cost them money, it will save them money. And I want to explain why. When a trademark is registered, the USPTO does a lot of enforcement work for the trademark. By appearing in the USPTO's database, a registered mark is being reviewed as a potential conflict for any pending application that comes along. And so it's very possible that applications in the future get rejected by the USPTO because they're confusingly similar to your registered trademark. This costs you nothing once you have the registration. The USPTO is doing the work for you, and there's really no good way to calculate exactly how often that happens or how much it saves you, except that if it happens even once, it's probably justified the cost of the registration. Furthermore, a registered trademark appears in the USPTO's public database. That database is used by search engines, by trademark lawyers, by new businesses to search when they're coming up with potential new names. By just appearing in that database and someone realizing that XYZ is already registered for restaurants, a new restaurant in Los Angeles that wanted to be called XYZ may now change its name. You'll never find out about it, but that is saving you time, that is saving you money, because that is a conflict that will never arise now because of that trademark registration for XYZ. In addition, having a registration and using the R with a circle makes the brand stronger and more valuable and more important to the consumers. It's impossible to put a price tag on the value of this role for the circle R, but it clearly has an impact in showing consumers and competitors that your brand is serious, your brand is important, and that you took the time to protect and register it. That has a real value. Finally, having a registered trademark means that if you do get in a trademark dispute, if someone copies your brand name or your logo, whether it's intentionally or unintentionally, it is overwhelmingly more likely to be easier to deal with and quicker to deal with, and therefore cheaper to deal with when you have a registered trademark. This is why it's clear that a registration saves more money than it costs. Over the lifetime of a trademark registration, it is inevitable that one of the circumstances that I've discussed is going to occur with your trademark registration. And quite likely, many of those circumstances will occur. And even if just one or two of those circumstances, blocking someone else's trademark, stopping someone from even coming up with and deciding to use a name, or helping you in an actual infringement situation, if any one of those occur, it is almost certainly going to save you thousands of dollars, which is more than it would have cost you to register the trademark. And that is why trademark registration doesn't cost money, it saves money.